Every time she speaks, she gets less likable. There's some clip of her on the internet in her Snow White outfit saying, every hour I am in the outfit of Snow White wearing the dress. All 18 hours, I deserve to be paid for every single one.
I mean, you know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story. With a guy who literally stalks her.
What really happened with Snow White? And is there somebody that we can blame? Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot were rarely together. And if they were there, they weren't really communicating, they were taking a picture, and then they were just going their separate ways. People were going, you know, what could have happened on this set to make this so uncomfortable?
Rachel Zegler has quickly emerged as a significant concern for Disney, as her recent actions have led to the cancellation of multiple projects. The damage she's causing is so severe that the company is reportedly losing millions. To make matters worse, Disney executives are contemplating blacklisting her from future Hollywood roles. Today we'll explore the latest drama surrounding Rachel Zegler and examine why her situation seems to be spiraling out of control. Is Disney really considering recasting Snow White with another actress? While Rachel's acting and singing abilities are decent, they haven't met the expectations for this iconic role. Just when we thought things couldn't get worse for Disney, reports surfaced that the upcoming Snow White film is on track to become the studio's least successful live-action movie. Critics are skeptical about its ability to turn a profit, especially given its hefty $250 million production budget.
So maybe that's why he was down with the mouth acting, but I'm not. I didn't like it. Next, they slapped you with a random song right from the start that had no natural flow or entrance into the film. It was just bam, we're singing, and it came off really cringe.
Many believe that Rachel Zegler's negative press is a major factor contributing to this potential flop. The backlash against Rachel has been so intense that other Disney live-action remakes, like Tangled, are now being shelved indefinitely. The disastrous premiere of Snow White has prompted Disney to rethink its entire strategy for live-action adaptations. With the film currently sitting at a dismal 1.6 rating on IMDb, it has become the worst reviewed movie in Disney's history, with over 280,000 one-star ratings. Reviews have been harsh, criticizing Rachel's portrayal of Snow White as lacking charm and warmth. Instead of embodying the sweet and kind-hearted princess, her performance has been described as distant and uninterested.
Despite my flaws and my cracks, I know in my heart that I will be okay.
Hold it, Rachel, and cut!
Reset it!
Go, baby, that was the take!
Good take, everyone.
Hey.
Critics have pointed out that the film's script is a major issue, with characters lacking depth and dialogue feeling artificial. Key elements of the beloved fairy tale have been altered, stripping the story of its essence. Rachel's performance has been deemed uninspiring, and the reimagined characters meant to replace the seven dwarfs have been poorly designed and serve little purpose. Viewers have expressed disappointment, with some even stating that their young children were upset because the film deviated too much from the animated classic. The negative press surrounding Rachel has not only affected Snow White, but has also had a ripple effect on Disney's other projects. Reports indicate that the studio is now hesitant to invest heavily in new live-action adaptations, fearing that the backlash from Snow White could tarnish their brand further. The situation has become so dire that Disney is reportedly considering shelving other projects altogether as they reevaluate their approach to live-action remakes. To make matters worse, Rachel's comments during the film's promotion have raised eyebrows and fueled the fire of controversy. Initially, excitement surrounded the collaboration between Rachel and Gal Gadot, who plays the evil queen.
$270 million on the film, the studio opted for a small LA premiere held Saturday in the middle of the day with limited press. Zegler greeted children dressed as Snow White. She was not at Disneyland on Sunday, where Gal Gadot promoted the film, surrounded by children dressed as her character, the evil queen.
However, Rachel's remarks about the original Snow White film being outdated did not sit well with fans. Many felt that her comments were disrespectful to a beloved classic that has been a cornerstone of Disney's legacy for over 80 years. Despite the belief that there's no such thing as bad publicity, Rachel's comments have seemingly ensured the film's failure. Tensions escalated further when Rachel made a political statement on social media, which led to backlash and threats against Gal Gadot, who has a history with the Israeli Defense Forces. This situation created a rift between the two actresses, complicating Disney's promotional efforts for the film. Reports indicate that Rachel's relationship with Disney executives has soured, leaving them in a difficult position as they had already invested heavily in the project. As the premiere approached, it became evident that Rachel and Gal were not on friendly terms. Their interactions during promotional events were strained, and Gal even skipped the European premiere. The age gap and differing life experiences between the two actresses only added to the awkwardness. Gal, a mother of 4, and Rachel, a rising star, have little in common, which made their on-screen chemistry even more challenging to sell to audiences. Andrew Burnap, who plays Snow White's love interest, also found himself caught in the crossfire. Rachel's comments about his character being a weird stalker during interviews did not help the situation.
So no prince or a different kind of prince?
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because we cast a guy in the movie. Right. Andrew Burnap, great dude. Yeah. It's one of those things that I think everyone's going to have their assumptions about what it's actually going to be, but it's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
This remark, along with her dismissive attitude towards the love story, drew criticism from fans and industry insiders alike. Many felt that Rachel's comments undermined the hard work that Andrew put into his role and the film as a whole. In response to the backlash, Rachel attempted to clarify her comments in an interview, but the damage had already been done. The fallout from her statements has left many questioning whether Disney should continue working with her. Some insiders have suggested that Rachel's lack of understanding regarding the impact of her words on the film's success has contributed to the growing rift between her and the studio. The situation has become a cautionary tale for Hollywood, highlighting the importance of maintaining a positive public image, especially when involved in high-profile projects. Rachel's journey from a rising star to a controversial figure has raised questions about the responsibilities that come with fame and the potential consequences of speaking out without considering the broader implications. As the release date for Snow White approaches, the pressure is mounting for both Rachel and Disney. The studio is in a precarious position, having invested significant resources into a project that is now facing an uphill battle for success. With the film's future uncertain, many are left wondering if Rachel Zegler's time in the spotlight will be short-lived, or if she can turn things around. What do you think about the ongoing Rachel Zegler drama? Should Disney cut ties with her for good? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out our other videos for more celebrity drama.